Tamari had worked with both whales extensively. She knew their behaviors, their signals, their quirks. Today's session would involve basic reinforcement. No live audience yet, just pre-show conditioning, bond building, and trust work. Orchid was now 14 years old, a dominant female orca born in captivity, smart, responsive, but known internally for having a stubborn streak. She had once grabbed a trainer's ponytail and yanked hard. No injuries, no press, just a reminder of how quickly these 5,000-pound animals could change the script. Splash, larger and slower, was gentler by comparison, though his transfer from Texas in 1992 came with warnings of his own. Unpredictable energy, sometimes slow to respond to signals. But today, both whales were calm, engaged, curious. Tamari entered the water just like she had hundreds of times before. No tension, no hesitation. From the deck, trainers monitored the session, radios at their hips, cue boards in hand. It was a controlled environment, a safe routine. But routines can be deceiving, because while Tamari smiled and began vocal cues, while Orchid circled closer and Splash swam beneath the surface, something began to shift. It wasn't obvious at first. No aggression, no warning sounds, just subtle changes, movement, posture, gaze that only experienced eyes might notice. But even then, would it have made a difference? In less than 5 minutes, that calm, routine session would spiral into chaos. Tamari Tollison had trained for years to work with killer whales, but nothing could prepare her for what was about to happen next. Tamari floated beside Orchid, offering gentle vocal cues and hand signals. The massive whale responded, circling slowly in front of her, surfacing with a familiar exhale of mist. From the deck above, the atmosphere remained calm. It was a routine Tamari had done countless times in the clear, chlorinated depths of Shamu Stadium. But in an instant, everything changed. Without warning, Orchid turned, not with aggression, but with a sudden, decisive motion, and clamped her powerful jaws around Tamari's foot. There was no time to react. One moment Tamari was upright, centered in the water. The next she was yanked downward by an animal weighing over 5,000 pounds. The radio crackled. A trainer on deck shouted. And then, Splash joined in. The second orca surged forward from below, his massive frame cutting through the water like a torpedo. Now both whales were involved, each pulling her in different directions. Tamari's body twisted under the surface, dragged deeper and deeper. From above, her fellow trainers could barely track her shadow beneath the rippling blue. Panic spread across the pool.